Question 42 from the homework is just as challenging because, again, you're bombarded with many different numbers, and so it's hard to keep track of everything that we need and the steps involved. But we have a medication that's given at a dosage of 3 milligrams of that medicine per kilogram of the body weight of that patient. If you give a patient 0.15 grams of medication, what was the weight of that patient in pounds, given the conversion of grams to pounds? So again, we want to break this down in a step-by-step approach. I'm given grams, but ultimately I need to find milligrams of that drug. And that would just be a simple metric conversion. After I find milligrams of the drug, then I can find the weight of the patient. In kilograms, because we're going to use the conversion of 3 milligrams of this medicine are given for every kilogram of body weight. And then now that I know kilograms, then I could convert that to grams. And then finally pounds that the patient weighs. So again, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 separate steps. So step 1, I have 0.15 grams, and I know that in 1 gram, I'm going to have 1,000 milligrams. So I multiply that by 1,000, and I'm going to have 150 milligrams of this drug. Now step 2, I have 150 milligrams, and I know that for this patient, I would need 3 milligrams for every 1 kilogram that patient weighs. And this is a tricky step there because we have units of mass, right, in both the numerator and denominator. But 1 unit of mass, the milligrams, that refers to the medication, and then the other unit, the kilogram, refers to the patient. So again, keeping track of our units, milligrams cancel out, and I'm left with 50 kilograms. Now I need to go and convert that to grams. So that would be step 3. I know in every 1 kilogram, I'm going to have 1,000 grams. So I multiply by 1,000. I have 50,000 grams. And that's the weight of the patient. So now we can do the final step, step 4. I need to convert 50,000 grams into pounds using the last conversion that we're given, right? Every 1 pound is 454 grams. So grams cancel out, and I'm going to divide by 454 to get a final weight of about 110.1 pounds. And again, looking at significant figures, I'm going to say that we have 3 significant figures here. We have 3 significant figures there. Both of those are things that are measured out. Here's a conversion factor, so that's a defined number. So I would go with 3 significant figures in the final answer. So we should look at something like 1.10 e to the 2 to turn 110 into 3 significant figures. So again, these questions might be challenging, they might be tricky because of all the numbers given at once. You might not know, what do I need, what don't I need? In this case, there are no extra numbers that we don't need. We use everything given. And so I would really suggest kind of starting every problem with a roadmap of where am I starting? I'm starting with grams, and what am I looking for? Ultimately, I need to find pounds of this patient based on the dosage of the medicine they're receiving.